Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. This is the Ready, Set, Go preview show. This is the show where I basically tell you guys everything that is coming out from the channel for the upcoming week. But here's the thing. I am fresh from vacation, and I have no clue what videos what videos are going to come out this week. No clue at all. Because I've been on vacation and I have spent a fantastic number of days with my in-laws in Illinois and Missouri. And so I have no clue what is coming out over the course of this week, but I will have videos nevertheless, Monday through Friday at 3:30. You definitely will have some videos coming out between now and 3:30 on Monday. I am going to figure this thing out, but I want to welcome you guys to another one of the live streams. And we're going to talk about something. Don't know what we're going to talk about. I am in the process as I speak, trying to get used to these new headphones that I have on my head. This was my father's gift from my family, so I am trying to adjust to this new environment that has been created around my face. So to all the fathers, I want to wish every single one of you guys a happy Father's Day. And I know that there was a little bit of discussion here in the room about Father's Day. So I definitely want to wish all the fathers that are here a happy Father's Day. I hope that everyone had an amazing day. I spent much of my day on the plane with my children, and no, they did not behave. So if you were on a Southwest flight, I apologize to you because my kids, oh yeah. So I want to say hello to some comic book soldiers that are here in the room. James Tomlinson is here. Wayne McDonald is in the house. Chuck is in the house. Tina, how you doing? Tina, it's good to see you. Randy is here. Who else do we have? Scrolling through the names. Richard Salazar. Zolo is here. Captain Carnage is in the house. Meta Nickel is in the house. Steve is here. Paper, Backs, and Soundtracks is in the house. Chris Barrett, Mark Tripp is here. Harvey Abel, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you. John's Comments with Kids is in the house. Ariel is here. Daniel is in the house. It is good to see all of you guys. And I want to thank you for spending a little bit of your Sunday night with me. I think this is going to be a very brief show because, as I mentioned, the wife and I literally just got off the plane a few moments ago, got some food, and we promptly dunked the kids in disinfectant and soap and stuff, and then put them in the bed. So I've done very little in the way of prep this weekend, very little in the way of knowing what's actually happening in the comic book world. I've been a little disconnected from things, so I have to apologize for that. If you sent me messages over the last 5 days, I apologize for not taking as much time with you in responding to you like I normally do, because again, tied up with family, and I try to focus on the thing that is important in front of me. So I have to apologize for Mark Spector laughing at my disinfectant. Bro, planes are nasty. My wife is a flight attendant. She doesn't fly, but she's a flight attendant. And I spend a lot of time on planes, and planes are nasty. I saw a guy walking around his barefoot. I almost lost it. I was like, dude, you have to keep your shoes on. You have to keep your shoes on. So Chuck says, no worries. You're busy. Family comes first. Richard followed very quickly. Family first, comics second. Yeah, most days I can agree that it is family first in comics. Man, I am going to record a video for you guys. There was almost a comics first policy over the last couple of days. Man, if I had scored this deal, you guys would have been like, family who? So we're gonna be brief. We're gonna get into some stuff here. We're gonna give away a good book this week, and then we're also going to preview the next book that's going to be given away. So John's Comments with Kids says he went hunting today. He said, actually, the wife gave me the pass and watched the kid. Bro, that is a good woman. You keep her. As long as she'll put up with your stuff, John. It is good to see you. Nathan is in the house. Rag718 is here. It is good to see you guys. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Father's Day. And as I was talking about at the beginning, this is my new Father's Day gift right here. This new Bose cancellation headset that the family picked up for me. And I'm trying to adjust to the fact that I cannot hear anything outside. I can only hear my voice, which is just a little weird for me because I'm always like half listening for my kids to see if they're going to bust in on me, half listening for someone parking illegally on the side of my car, my house, while at the same time listening to myself. So I'm always doing a lot of different things always at once. But with this headset, I find that I can't do much of anything other than listen to myself. So it is definitely good to see you guys. Like I said, there has been, I think, a healthy amount of news that has broke over the last couple of days, but I honestly haven't had a chance to look into any of this stuff. I think I saw that Keanu Reeves was selected to play Adam Warlock. I think I saw that. But I honestly haven't had a chance to dig into it at all. Whenever I go see the in-laws, I always have a list of things that I'm supposed to do. So I had to help buy the mother-in-law a new computer. She got a new Apple computer, and then I spent the days after that moving things from her 15-year-old PC over to her new laptop with internet that was 40. You heard that right there. 40 is the speed of her internet. So it was tough. It was tough. And as you guys know, with Apple products, the newer ones, there's no USB ports, there's none of that stuff. So it was a little brutal. Wayne McDonald says Woody Warlock. Oh man, Woody Warlock. Yeah, I have a feeling that people are gonna have lots of things to say about the choice for Adam Warlock. I am not the biggest Keanu Reeves fan, right? Not the biggest fan, but I love Speed. I love Speed. I love Matrix. And I know a lot of people like that John Carpenter stuff that he's doing right now. So I think that's Keanu Reeves. So I think it's like anything else. You want to, like, whether it be Rob Patterson or Robert Patterson, whatever that boy's name is, you give people a chance and see what they can do with the role. But I'm excited. I'm excited for the possibility of seeing him / Adam Warlock actually come to the big screen. It should be dope. It should be dope. So Caleb Comic Smurf Murph says he likes Keanu. So, John Wick. There we go. John Wick. Thank you, Richard. But yeah, so he's supposed to be playing this role. At least that's the rumor, with no investigation on my part, supposed to be playing the role of Adam Warlock. And it could be interesting. I mean, if you think about it, Adam Warlock is a little bit of a wooden character, right? He is a little stiff, a little rigid. And so Keanu Reeves isn't necessarily a bad character to play that role. If you think about how stoic Neo was in Matrix, he was pretty stoic, so I think it's going to be cool. Clay says he sold at a Comic-Con. So you attended a Comic-Con and you had a booth set up at Comic-Con. Harvey says Keanu also returning to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Check that out. Caleb says he likes to take his role seriously. I mean, again, I think the dude's going to probably do a fine job, man. I'm not too concerned about it at all, So Clay, good, very good, Clay. Someone actually suggested that I do that recently because I've been buying all these collections as of late. Someone suggested that I set up at a con, and I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not sure if that's going to be my thing. I enjoy when I go to a con, just kind of floating in and floating out, but being trapped there behind a counter, I don't know if that's my thing, but I could imagine how it could be fun. So my hope, Clay, is that you had a solid day, man. Hopefully people spend lots of money. You moved some books and made some good deals. So congratulations on that. So we're going to keep this thing moving along again, because I am just now returning back from vacation. I have a ton of things that I need to catch up on, a couple of things going down on Monday that I need to be prepared for. So I need to kind of keep things moving along for you guys. John says he picked up a super clean copy of Machine Man 1. Oh, there we go, for a good price at HeroCon. Very good, man. That I'm telling you, Machine Man 1 through, I enjoyed it. Yes, it is kind of hokey writing. The artwork is still fantastic, but I honestly enjoyed it as a read. I've been reading a lot of Atlas stuff catching up on Immortal Hulk. And I just had a fantastic time just reading a lot of really great content. Some 90s stuff that I've gotten back into, like Cyberforce and Pit. I've been reading just constantly, like with me being on a plane, you know, I try to read as much as I can because, you know, it's time. Well, you might as well be productive with it, you know. Liger King, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. All right, so let's keep this thing rolling. I actually want to go ahead and give away this book here. Here's the book / magazine. This thing is massive that we're going to be giving away this week. This is Creepy 131 from Warren Publishing. This was actually released in 1981. This is a white pages 9.8. Definitely a really, really cool book. So hopefully if you are the lucky recipient of this, you will actually be receiving this book along with an exclusive variant from GoCollect. And again, huge shout out to GoCollect for putting us in a position to actually be able to constantly do these fantastic giveaways. And I'm going to tell you guys, the giveaway for this week, I think is dope. This giveaway for this week, not the creepy. The creepy's cool. The next book I'm about to show you, I'm telling you, this book is dope. So I'm going to actually flip this thing around so that you guys can actually see my screen, because I neglected to actually look up the FMV last week during the live show because I had so much stuff kind of going on. I want to take a couple of moments to actually pull up the FMV really quickly for you guys so I can actually show you the value of this particular book. And because people have asked me a couple of times what FMV stands for, it's actually the fair market value. It is basically what the market says the value of a book is. That is one of the benefits of using something like GoCollect for a pricing service, because it tells you what the market thinks about the book. So in this case, we're going to be looking up Creepy 131. So we're going to hit the search button here and you can actually see it pops up very quickly. 1981 Creepy 131. FMV is actually pending. There's been a couple of sales, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper by clicking on the analyzer. Going to go over here to the 9.8. You can see that there's basically been 2 sales. The most recent was on 3/2. So this is not the book that I purchased. But if you click on that, you can actually see what the FMV of a 9.8 CGC Universal happens to be. It's basically $179. The last 2 sales on 3/19 and then 11/2018, both of them were fixed prices for 9.8s on eBay. So there you go. That is the price or the FMV of this particular book. And I honestly can't even remember how much I paid for it off the top of my head, to be honest. But we are going to go ahead and randomize this thing. We're going to roll 2 dice and we're going to figure out how many times we're going to randomize a list. And we have 10. So here is the list of individuals that have opted to participate in this week's contest. And again, all you have to do is to find the video that comes out Monday through Friday. Watch that video. Then you go over to the community tab. You then click on the MailChimp link. You go to MailChimp and you plug in 3 pieces of information: your screen name, your email address, and also the response from the video. And this week's response was creepy. Super simple. All you had to do was enter in the word creepy to be entered into the contest. And I think there were like 177 people or so that entered this week's contest. So we're going to go ahead and randomize this thing a total of 10 times, 176. There you go. So we're going to randomize it once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the winner of this week's GoCollect giveaway is Mylar Sleeve. Mylar Sleeve is the winner of this week's GoCollect giveaway of a Creepy 131 valued at roughly $180. Mylar Sleeve, if you are watching this, please send me an email to regiecollects@gmail.com with your name, your screen name, and also your mailing address so that I can get this book bundled up for you and sent out to you. So there you go. That is the winner of this week's GoCollect giveaway. And I don't know if you guys, if you were at HeroCon, did you guys get a chance to go by the GoCollect booth? Because I know that they had a booth set up this weekend. And I know some people were able to get by the booth. From the photos that I saw on Instagram, it looked like they had some pretty decent books set up, and they were also giving away, or not giving away, but showcasing a bunch of games from a recent collection. So I'm not sure if you guys had a chance to bounce by the booth, but if you did, hopefully you guys saw some cool stuff. But Mylar Sleeve is the winner of this week's book. Harvey Abel says, the proper response to this video should be to send this book to Harvey Abel. That is awesome. That is awesome. Harvey Abel has a fantastic sense of humor, I got to tell you. Liger King, brother, you were so close. You were so close. That's a pretty good turnout for this book. I think people definitely enjoyed this. And again, tried to do something a little bit different with this magazine, Creepy 9.8. It's definitely a cool book. I think a couple of people were shocked that I was giving this book away. A couple of people made some recommendations for some additional magazines that I can think about giving away, but we'll see what happens with that. And what I may end up doing for Mylar Sleeve is tossing in one of these fantastic ultra rare variants featuring some guy named Regie. I may toss in one of these. These were done by Zorro. Zorro, who is a subscriber of the channel, did some really cool artwork for me. And so I may actually try to get this sent out to Mylar Sleeve, who actually is the winner of this week's book. So we'll get this thing bundled up. Kyler, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Richard Salazar says, sign it. Bro, I don't want to mess up the book by signing it. You know, that'll just be defacing it, you know, just be defacing it. Kyler says, sign. I don't know. I may sign it. We'll see. If Mylar Sleeve wants it signed, I'll definitely sign it for him. There isn't much white space, if you will, on these covers, and I don't have back in the day when I used to do signatures and stuff like that, I had like magnetic pins or whatever. I don't know if I have any of those handy, so it might be a little hard to see some of this stuff, but if he does want it signed, I'll definitely hook it up. It's only a one pager. There's no back cover. I mean, there's a back side to it, if you will, but there's no inside cover, you know? So if he wants it signed, we'll hook it up. Anyway, sign the board. There you go. There you go. All right. So that is the book that's going to be given away this week. And this week, what I'll probably do is I have a couple of cool videos that we'll be releasing. I think I have a couple in the I'll set off to the side. There'll probably be a hunting video. I'll probably do a video. I'll probably release a video where I bought another collection. So I'll probably drop that one. And I'm not sure what else I have in the can. I may substitute a couple of things out and drop some new stuff in, some stuff that's been on my mind for the last couple of days that I may try to drop in there, but we'll see what happens about that. I have not discovered or have not landed on what my plan is for these covers that Zorro actually did for me. So I need to continue noodling it. And once I have a plan, I'll let everybody know. But I haven't decided how I want to handle it. I think what I may end up doing is giving some out to Patreon members. I may just send them to Patreon members. And then the rest of them, I'm not quite sure. I want to have a good plan for it. And so until I actually have a plan for it, I won't actually be, I won't be passing any out until I have a comprehensive plan. So Harvey Abel, you are hilarious, brother. He says, have you heard the rumor about Regie Comics being opted for a movie? That'll be a movie that'll never get made. Isaac says, Regie, thank you for recommending God Loves Man Kills. Picked up a copy this weekend. Look, bro, that graphic novel is killer. It is such a good book. I mean, I honestly cannot say enough about it. I actually picked up, while I was in Illinois, I picked up another graphic novel that I've always wanted, and I have not read it yet. And so I'm actually looking forward to reading it now that I'm at home. And I highly doubt that it's going to be as good as God Loves Man Kills. So I'm not even going to compare the two. But I don't buy many graphic novels except for like God Loves Man Kills, which is fantastic. And this second one that I've always wanted. So outside of those two, I don't really buy graphic novels, but never say never, I guess. And because there may be something else I don't know about that I'll see or discover and then be like all about that thing. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it, brother. Glad that you were able to pick up a copy and hopefully so IMJ is asking what stores. No, he says, oh yeah, he did say, what stores did you hit? Stay tuned, bro. Videos coming soon. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get the videos edited this week because there's a lot of footage. So it may be next week before you find out which stores that I hit. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I cannot remember the names of the stores off the top of my head. I'm not even being cryptic about it. I honestly can't remember because, you know, you look up a ton and then you go to some, but then you're rushing to the next one. the names don't stick. But in the videos, I will try to capture, I think I should be able to capture most of the names, either from the receipts where I purchased something or from the footage that I shot. So definitely stay tuned for some of that stuff. Oh my goodness. So here's the thing, somebody, a subscriber of the channel is very excited about the idea of a Gibbon t-shirt and Gibbon tank top. So we are actually going to be making some Gibbon t-shirts. There is a subscriber that is so into the idea that donations have made their way to my PayPal, because that's how serious this dude is about a Gibbon themed t-shirt from Regie Collects. So more to come on that. That happened literally as I was leaving California to go on vacation. So I haven't made much progress at all on that. But I have made some progress. So more details will be forthcoming. But we're gonna have some Gibbon stuff going on. Hopefully Marvel doesn't sue us for copyright infringement and all that. But there will be some Gibbon theme shirts coming out. And I want to thank everyone that are in here right now. There's 76 of you. I want to thank every single one of you for giving a thumbs up on the video. I absolutely appreciate you guys when you give a thumbs up, because it helps us to spread the word about the good things that we are doing here on the channel. We are doing a lot of stuff that I think the community absolutely appreciates. I want to thank everyone that gives a thumbs up on the videos, because I appreciate every email, every thumbs up, every note that someone sends me. I absolutely appreciate it. So with that, I want to show Gibbon for prayers. The graphic should be the Gibbon holding an antenna so that I can get a good signal. Like he's holding the antenna with one foot in the air. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Comic Tom did a truly great Mark Jewelers t-shirt. Oh, did he? Check that out. Check that out. I'm gonna have to look at that. I have not seen that. I saw that Comic Tom actually hosted Chris Claremont. He and Travis, Comics with Bueller, actually hosted Chris Claremont. So I want to actually try to go back and watch some of the footage. I'm guessing they're going to be posting some videos. I kind of saw an image on Instagram. Didn't get a chance to read any of it because, again, I was busy. But I want to actually check some of that stuff out, because they're doing some big things, man. So if he did a Mark Jewelers insert, I definitely want to check that out and see what he was doing. So it's a good shirt, says Wayne McDonald. All right. So here's the thing. Let me show you guys the next book that is going to be given away, again sponsored by GoCollect. Shout out to them. Here's the book. Oh, I have wanted this book right here for such a long time. This is Thor 165. This is the first full appearance of him, known as Adam Warlock. This is a really cool book. That's part of the reason why I brought up the Keanu Reeves thing, was because I knew that I was going to be giving away this book. I have a couple down here at my ankle that are part of the GoCollect giveaway, and I opted to show this one because I think that this is a really, really dope book, and also a timely book. This is really cool. I've always wanted this book. I've wanted this one for a long time. So full disclosure on this one, because I know a lot of people have a lot of feelings towards Newton rings. This book definitely has some Newton rings that are going on, but if they bother you enough, then you can always send the book into CGC. You can reach out to them and see if they can actually swap the book out, holds written, stuff like that. But I wanted to at least give you guys full disclosure on this one. It is definitely a cool book. It is there's a stain on the back that I'm able to actually see here. My guess is that I don't know if this book was pressed or not. I'd have to spend a little more time trying to see through it. My guess is that it was pressed, but maybe it could not be cleaned, because there is a stain here and a stain there. It is a 6.0, off-white to white pages, but it is a really, really nice book. So there you go. This is going to be this week's giveaway. So all you have to do is pay attention to the videos that come out Monday through Friday. Follow the directions in one of those videos where I say, hey, if you want to win this book, do this thing. This is what this week's giveaway is going to be. So let's pop over to GoCollect. Let's look up the FMV on this book so that you guys can see what it is that you are actually competing for this week. So let me go ahead and share my screen. so that you guys can see this thing. So we're going to scroll up here to the top. We're going to type in Thor 165. And this is, we're going to click on Analyzer. And I'm going to scroll down to a 6.0. This book has gone up 20.2% as of late. Last sale was on 6/2/2019. And you can see here the prices for this book. $250 was the last sale on 6/2. On 5/30, it was $242. On 5/20, it was $225. So this is definitely a book that is on the rise, and this book could be yours as part of this week's giveaway. So all you have to do is pay attention to the videos that come out, follow the directions, and you could be the winner of this book. So again, if your name is Mylar Sleeve and you are watching this thing back on replay, congrats to you. Make sure that you send me an email to regiecollects@gmail.com so that I can get your creepy 131 sent out to you. So I think that's going to be it. I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with me. If you're interested in supporting the channel, be sure to check out some of the links that are in the description of the video for some details on how you can actually support the channel. I'm going to be putting an additional link there in just a couple of moments with directions on how to find the community tab, because some people still have some questions about that. So I want to drop that link in there. So if you guys need that guidance, that link, that video will be in the description of this video to help you participate in the weekly giveaways that we do. And as always, if you need to reach me, feel free to do so at Regie Collects on Instagram and regiecollects@gmail.com. And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers that are out there. I absolutely appreciate all you guys. Take care.